Still on the matter of Bianca Ojukwu, the comment that she make and how she is prepared to throw the Biafrans under the bus, promising APC heaven and earth, and how she is going to help the government to fight against the upcoming Biafra redeclaration of 2nd of December 2024. Anyway, on this regard, Simon Ekpa and Biafrans don't gather, come swear for this woman, whether they call her Bianca Ojukwu. She happens to be the ex-wife to the Biafran warlord, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. Anyway, I just swear the woman in yesterday, now so the woman open mouth or begin to yarn nakbata. Can they promise them, say, Ingo help them, make sure, say, that Biafrans no go talk anything about marginalization again and about agitation again. And the question was thrown to her by one of the ministers or one of the senators rather. What are you going to do? She said that that question is not relevant. That is the decision is best known to her. So who knows what this woman is going to do? Whether she will begin to shout the pekus to all the whole heads that is holding the Biafrans or that is holding the Biafran agitation to stand firm. Maybe or maybe not. I'm just insinuating, alleged. Don't be saying real. So that you can't come and now tell me and say I'm despising somebody's wife. My dear, I'm also somebody's husband. And people are despising me. I never see anybody who came out to fight for me. So may we just stop this emotional blackmail. Because she's a woman, because she is this, because she is that, because she's a widow. Who told you that she is a widow? I beg, let us listen to Mazi Cristiano on his own side of the story and how he analyzed this matter. Anyway, we are going to come back again at the comment section, or rather, as the video is playing, as you are listening, we can also pause and make some comment that we noticed on that very particular video, whether negative or positive. So, join us as we welcome the one and only Mazi Christian of News Post TV. He is my brother from another mother. We all are into this Biafra media space, trying to correct the impressions and also to correct all the damages that the Yoruba Ronu have done to us using their propaganda stations since before the war, after the war, and during the war. They really did a lot of damages to us. Anyway, let us go there. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos.
There are so many funny things happening in Nigeria today. Bianca Ojukwu is busy with Tinubu in Aso Rock, while her hometown is under lock and key. There's currently a seat at home in Anambra State. Now, the travails of our people, I don't know whether it is different from what she holds dear. What is so important about an appointment into Tinubu's government? A government that has not respected the Igbo people for once. You see the appointments, Yorubanization. You see, according to reports, how he stole Peter Obi's mandate, an Igbo man. Everybody knew that it was the turn, according to the calculations, the turn of an Igbo man to become president, but yet he said Imilokon, and he took the presidency away from Peter Obi. Now, the Igbos are fighting for a new system, Biafra. Yet, the wife of Biafra warlord is busy in Aso Rock. She is being sworn in by Tinubu. Is that not strange? Look at Philip Effiong. During the war, he was the one that handed over. Ojukwu directed him to hand over during the war. Ojukwu flew out of the country. Have you heard about Philip Effiong's family getting involved in partisan politics? Which appointment do you think that Philip Effiong's family has undertaken with any government? These are true Biafran heroes, people that respect the struggle. At least, if you are the wife of Ojukwu, you should at least respect your people, knowing that the Emilokon group has a way of playing their politics. And this would be in a way to spite IPOB and their movement, the movement for Biafra agitation. This appointment in a way will spite the movement, whether it is written or unwritten, whether they are accepting it or not, whether they want to agree that Tinubu is playing politics with the Biafra agitation. After so many inputs in destroying the formation, the unity of the Igbo people, using some of his foot soldiers on social media denigrating P2B, denigrating Igbo people, and making sure that the Igbo people become useless under his regime. Yet, a Bianca Ojukwu, I don't know what she wants. I don't know what she lacks. She has held that position before, a similar position. She was an ambassador. Then what is she looking for? Is it relevance? Is she looking for money? What is she looking for that she has not gotten? Are they not in support of the Biafra agitation? Are they not in support of the travails of their people? How long will you wine and dine with the supposed enemy? How long will you do so and put your people at risk? Now, when you are Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, are you going to sell Biafra to the world? Or are you going to, in the Federal Executive Council, talk about Biafra? You are a minister that has been appointed. You are not elected into any position. You are not a senator. You are an appointed minister they can hire and fire today, tomorrow. So what's the essence of your presence? Represents the Biafra people. In a way, whether people like it or not, when they say Bianca Ojukwu, they remember Ojukwu and some of the things that happened during the war. People reflect on it when they see Bianca Ojukwu, now that Ojukwu is no more. Ojukwu on his part, after handing over to Philip Effiong, came back and set up ABGA and vied for presidency. He wanted to become president of Nigeria. All these things are fascinating. I look at it from different angles. That is why Biafra is bigger than anybody. Nobody would hold Biafra to ransom. Biafra is bigger than anybody. It's a spirit. When somebody stops, another person will take over from that place. Okay, after Ojukwu, people thought that Biafra is long gone until Uwazirike stepped in. After Uwazirike and the Masop, they thought that, yes, bye-bye to Biafra. Now you saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. From Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we had an IPOB, Independent People of Biafra, an organization, a group that has built itself so strong that it cannot be uprooted in the next 100 years. People are identifying with that group, even though they're not members of the group. Igbos all over the world are identifying with the nomenclature of that group. When people thought that Biafra had gone. Now we have a Samuelekpa who, with his own style, is expressing himself. So, hundreds of Bianca Ojukwu, you are only just spitting on the legacy of Ojukwu, which most of us asked that question. The reason why we didn't want to key in into the Biafra agitation were the questions we are asking. And if you are on the comment section, please can you answer this question? Ojukwu fought the Biafra Nigeria Civil War, handed over to Effiong, traveled, went on asylum, he came back, he formed ABGA, a political party. He came out as president. What was his intention? Was Biafra not on his mind when he was forming ABGA and creating a political party to become the president? What was his intention of creating ABGA? He wanted to become Nigeria's president. If he won the election, he would have become Nigeria's president. So what about Biafra? Becoming Nigeria's president, would it give you Biafra? Okay, do you think that when you become Nigeria's president, you can just say Biafra go? Don't you know that there's separation of powers? Don't you know that the North has a stronghold? Don't you know that the president is impeachable? Even an Igbo president tends to be more impeachable than any other tribe. An Igbo person, imagine P2B was the president and he released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against the support of the North and Southwest. He will be impeached. He will be impeached. His government, they will make sure his government is ungovernable because he's an Igbo man. So Ojukwu was thinking that if he becomes Nigeria's president, he's going to get Biafra through the back door. Or what is he saying? Or somebody is telling me that Bianca Ojukwu is a CIA asset, like Biafra intelligence officer that is working in Tinubu's government to get some information or know what they are planning. Do you think that Tinubu and co, they are daft? You don't know who Tinubu is. It's like you don't know who Tinubu is. The guy is mad intelligent. is a mad, smart man. The guy. That's why they call him Jagaban. If you think like a politician, you know that Tinubu is trying to put his stronghold in Anambra State and in the southeast. He wants to get foot soldiers so that in the next election, win-win, 50-50, he's going to get votes from all the regions. The reason why he lost the last election, who was going to canvass for votes for him in the southeast? Was it Hope Uzodinma that was standing on one leg? Or is it Umahi that the people are against? So believe that if you have Bianca Ojukwu in your cabinet, sympathy vote is going to come from the southeast. When I say sympathy votes, I'm not talking about your votes. As a Nigerian, your vote does not count. Stakeholders that can push the votes, that can galvanize the votes, like what Wike did in Rivers State. Those kind of stakeholders, that is what Tinubu wants. And again, when you start talking about Biafra, they will tell you, look at your Biafra warlord. His wife is working for Tinubu, so what are you doing? They are giving people something to spite the Biafra agitation. I just talked about Philip Effiong. He stayed true to Biafra till he died, never taking appointments from the Nigerian government. He was a true hero, Philip Effiong. It's funny that nobody's remembering the family, nobody's talking about them. But see our brothers, the love of money has made them destroy their region, have made them work against their people. Look at the likes of Okorocha, Hope Uzodinma, and Umahi, all in APC. See, top politicians in the southeast are in APC. Just count them, except Peter Obi. Top politicians in the southeast are in APC. Or is either they are in bed with the APC. Your Wabara, the most politicians in Anambra State. Look at what Soludo has done. Soludo has disappointed his people, just like Obaseki disappointed the people. And APC might use Bianca Ojuku's influence with Ekunife and the other Anambra APC politicians to enter into Anambra State and register the presence of APC strongly, even if Abga wins the next election. They know that APC has a strong hold with Bianca Ojukwu. You see what Wike is doing to River State after APC gave him an appointment. Working against the state, making sure that his state is ungovernable because of his greed. What does Bianca Ojukwu want again in life? What kind of relevance is she looking for? What kind of position is she looking for? She was a senator. You are calling her Mama Biafra. What and what? What is she looking for? Well, let's see as things unfold, as things go on. Let's see whether she's going to speak for Biafra. She dare not speak against the sovereignty of Nigeria, supporting Nigeria. Look at what she said. She believes that Nigeria can work, and she will support the government of Parliament Tinubu. They're even saying that she's beautiful, using her beauty. Man, Biafra don't enter. The people are just rubbishing this agitation because of appointment. Because of appointment. I want to know what importance this appointment will have for the average Igbo man and the Biafra agitation. Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, the one where Umahi gets, he never used them for good for Igbo people. Look at Amici under Buhari. Most of the contracts, most of the roads and railways was done southwest, southeast, and south, north, southwest. But Igbos, his people did not get so much from his ministerial appointment. And you think that a Bianca Ojukwu will do what she's not told. She's just like a slave in Tinubu's government. She will do what she's told to do. She dare not speak about Biafra. She dare not defend anything Biafra. She dare not work against, because if you are standing up for Biafra, you are working against the government. She dare not do that, because if she does that, she's gone the next minute. So what's the essence? If not to just be relevant in Nigeria and just let her be doing one or two things. That she's going to Aso Rock, she wants to be in the seat of power, and she wants to do this and that. So we Igbos, we are not moved by what she's doing. She's doing it, and she's going to destroy her name and the name of her husband. Biafra we don't owe Biafra to anybody. Anybody. This is something that must be achieved, and God will use people to achieve it. So if God is going to use somebody to achieve it, and that person wants to take the glory and make us not move forward, no, it's not possible. It doesn't happen like that. If Ojukwu, who set the foundation, that's why we have this book, There Was a Country. Biafra once existed in this terrain. It was as a result of the braveness of Ojukwu. We applaud him for that. But after you started this journey, you started this foundation, and you are spitting at the agitation, should we fold our hands and look at you destroying the agitation? There were Igbos before Ojukwu. James Biali talked about a Biafra nation before Ojukwu. So Biafra has been existing for eons of years before anybody. So no one person culminates the whole of Biafra. I know that many Igbos are angry. Why some are okay? It's okay. She's just like any other person. She can. We can still be in government and also do agitation. You can still work for Tinubu's government and also do agitation. Does the Constitution support your agitation? Can you shoot yourself on the leg? Can you stab yourself and saying you can be working for Tinubu and still you can bring up issues of Biafra? Which issues of Biafra are you bringing at the table? Stop deceiving yourselves. I said it before. The kind of egos we have today, I can't imagine. These are not true egos. These guys, they don't behave like real egos. They're just some of us that were given birth to in Lagos. Some of us that didn't grow up in a village. Our orientation is much more better than those that claim they were born in the village and they are close to the culture. Is that how? You know what integrity means? Do you know what integrity means? What it takes to have integrity? You will lose a lot of things to keep your integrity. For somebody that is working in an office whereby people are bent on stealing money, if you refuse to join them to steal, you will lose job opportunities, you will lose promotion, but you still have your integrity intact. So what sacrifice will she do to make sure that this Biafra agitation is respected? Other than you went on. We are the senators, we are smiling. I just looked at these people. It seems these people they're not serious about the agitation. Or was she forced to join Ojukwu and take up his name? She used the name to get senatorial seats, get influence. At the end of the day, this is what she's going to pay Igbos back. See, just know that Tinubu's government is headed for failure. So when we talk about failure, you are going to be a failure. If Tinubu government fails, Bianca Ojukwu has failed. And I just suggest that these people be given back seats when there is a reasonable component of Biafra being put together. When Biafra gets its act together and there's a reasonable government, these people should be given the back seat. Nobody should come and gaslight anybody and say we fought the war, you have abandoned it and you are taking up appointments. What does that tell you? How does that speak about you? What will people say about your actions? You just rubbished something you said in quotes. You built. Those men that died in the war, what would they be saying in their graves? Ojukwu, what will he be? Those people that sacrificed their lives, families that lost most of their brilliant men, graduates. In a family, they lost 7 graduates. People who knows what they would have been today. They lost it in the world just for somebody who was just married because she's the most beautiful queen coming to accept. But whoever that is having that political calculation of appointing Bianca Ojukwu. Just watch. She so far becomes a personal non-grata. So far, she is not showing respect after she has occupied that high level in this Biafra agitation. She has become a personal non-grata.
No Biafran man, no Biafran woman, even no Biafran land. The whole Biafran lands in the southern Nigeria is in support of Ojukwu's wife appointment. Why? I'm saying this. The juicy posts are there for Tinubu's brothers, his kinsmen, and his tribesmen. And they have not given any to the Igbos. Ojukwu's wife position is Oga Minister of Work is for what? Work. Work. All work, no play, and no play. Make Jack a dog board. Work. He is working now is because of his previous administration's achievements in Ebonyi State. Umai outsmarted every other governor in Nigeria, even Lagos State governor. Go to Ebonyi State and see what his achievement. That's why I think is the right person that is fitted in that job, Ministry of Work. So that one apart, we are about to discuss Ojukwu's wife's appointment. An appointment that is like, nay, Jida, take, stop looking at me or giraffing at me. That is more or less of the kind of job this current administration has given to Ojukwu's widow. And what? It is an abomination. It is what? A slap on Apuga. Why should you have appointed that woman and she's the leader of Apuga? Apuga is a Mekon Bebu Ojukwu's party. I don't know what I understand. Could be that Bianca Ojukwu is from Southwest. The people of Southwest won't be very happy if an Igbo man gives, if Obi is the owner or in charge of this administration and having given a Yoruba woman in the position of Bianca Ojukwu, Yorubas will never be happy. So that kind of appointment of Bianca is a disgrace to Igbo race, a disgrace to Ojukwu. Ojukwu is not happy where he is now. Ojukwu is turning inside his grave against Bianca's appointment. What are you saying? Ogawi Igbos are no fool. That position is an insult to Apuga. Apuga is Ojukwu's party. Apuga is Anambra party. Apuga is my party. Apuga is Biafran party. Oga Nnamdi is suffering in jail. Bianca is accepting appointment from this kind of illegitimate administration. I don't like that kind of position at all. She should have rejected it, denounced it, not only rejection, denouncement, renounce such appointment. What do you mean? Are we beggars? We're not beggars. That is an akara appointment. Giving a whole Ojukwu's widow akara. It is highly, in fact, rejectable. We don't allow that kind of appointment. We don't allow that kind of insult. It is too insulting in Igbo land to look down on a widow of Chukwuemeka and Ojukwu. I think Bianca, I don't know if I have never listened to her, even during this screening, ministerial screening in the house or at Aso Rock. I would have at least likened them to at least to show it live so that I will listen to Bianca and speak.
If Nigeria can work and she will support Tinubu's government, that's what she said.
After supporting Tinubu government from there in Abuja, she will go to Tinubu because they won't come back to Igbo land. Even if she comes to Igbo land, nothing will happen. But I'm telling you that in the Ojukwu's people, they are not in support of this kind of insulting appointment. It's very, very insulting if there's any word like that. Unless it might not speak against it, they are the elders, unless they are the cultural group of the Igbo nation. It's a platform that has been uniting the Igbos, Igbo Deltas, Igbo Benue, Kogi, and so on and so forth for a very long time now, even before the war. So that appointment to Ojukwu's widow is an insult. They have been subjugating Igbo to this kind of, chain over the years. And Tinubu is not left out because I know Tinubu is not even happy with us. So an illegitimate administration of this nature, if you give somebody like Ojukwu's wife that kind of position, you are like just spanking on the Igbos. And let me tell you, Ojukwu's wife or widow's acceptance of that kind of position is an anti-party activities against Apuga. I'm telling you, anti-party activity. This regime is for Labour Party. It is not APC regime. They stole it, they rigged it, they grab it, they kick people, they fuck people and grab it by force. It is obese administration. Bianca no should go and sit down.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor.
Yes.
So that is it. I don't hear I'm finished from Mazi Christian and also another speaker who also challenged the appointment of Bianca Ojukwu. There's something, one impression I want to correct here. People are calling her minister for whatever state, foreign affairs and whatever. Please, you people should not forget that she was just an assistant. So that is a very big disgrace and a very big insult to the entirety of Igbo, entirety of Apoga, entirety of people of Nnewi, and also a very big disgrace and disappointment to the ex-warlord of Biafra, Ojukwu Odumegwu Chukwuemeka. But anyway, that's by the way. Let us read the comments. But as she done the post now, say she go sell Biafra globally. She go sell Nigeria globally more than the Biafrans. That is where the problem lies now, because some couple of weeks ago or month, if I'm not mistaken, this woman was busy in US calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After that, they called her and hit her with a appointment and offer that she couldn't reject, and she fall for it. Rubbish and brainless people. Here are the comments that follow this post, please. Judy, or she said she is wasting her time and she is like our enemy now. Of course, everybody, even including her own kinsmen. At Anthony Waneri said, brother, I think there is something many of us are not seeing, that Bianca knows. If she refuses this appointment, I tell you, some of Lagos property will be seized. Okay, now. Bondu Gehu said Apoga was a confusion. Ikemba lost focus. Chris Ijoma said these women of prominent Igbo leaders are all a disappointment, very deplorable and appalling. Well, whatever their arms or aims, there's nothing they can do. Biafra is here already. So Biafrans, forward we move. All hail Biafra. There was no time after the departure of DCEO Ojukwu. She really stand for Biafra in present-day Nigeria. Battle Royale said the young Ojukwu was a Biafran warlord, leader and man of integrity. However, when he got older, he became complete contrast of his former self. Wanting to become president of Nigeria, a country you fought tirelessly for 3 years to liberate your people, is the height of hypocrisy and a big insult to the millions that sacrifices their lives for that war, genocidal war, the Nigeria lashes upon the people of Biafra. Hope Uchilaka said, my dear Christian Chukwu, this woman called Bianca fall person handle. It is shameful. She has no sense of dignity. Biafra remains sacrosanct. Bond of Fuebu says she was not born when her future husband elsewhere in Biafra. Biafra is bigger than an individual. Kolade, she said, Mr. Man, sorry, further Sako. I am not surprised at her decision to join the enemies of her people. She served under terrorist Buhari, also the guy that hates Igbos unbelievably. Bianca has shown that she is a gutter woman. Have slept around with FFK, and FFK went about scandalizing her and made it public. How easy it was to take her to the hotels sounds familiar. Uchechi Kanu sleeping around with enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These and other stories is what is going to make headlines tomorrow. Bani Sunwosu said that is who they are. Anywhere Beleface at user 2024. So just what if perhaps she is going to use her position as a foreign minister to garner support from foreigners to benefit the Igbos. I want to believe she knows what she is doing by accepting that position. She can't be that stupid, my dear. Hey, she has already found that stupid. Betty Angel said, I have said it. She is not a wise woman. She is just riding on the tails of her husband. The strange thing is that she attended a meeting in Charlotte, North Carolina, last month about Biafra, of course. The name of the organization that held the conference is AVID, American Veterans of Igbo Descent. That meeting was attended by Abaribe. Where does she really stand? You stand with the Biafra or you stand with Nigerians? Chidiebere Anosike, as he be the woman herself, if he asks her to do whatever with himself, she will quickly pull off her clothes immediately as I'm seeing her and the man eye contact. Yes, well, I know they finish you. Comfortable one girl said she wants fame. At ADT, Ojukwu said, don't worry, she will come back shamefully. Chidebere Nwanosike, what a dent. Dixon Hall, Kontoku say, Bianca, oh no, is a single mother. She's looking for her pocket. She is broke. Hey, can she be broke? That is the question we all need to ask ourselves. Elizabeth Onyemetere said, bam. That is what she is. In fact, this woman don't fall our hands in totality. But anyway, we don't have more to say. But here we go take a bad break. We are coming back again with another big and blockbuster. Make sure you keep liking, sharing, commenting, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Sidiman Amandia Neze, reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. I'll be right back. Kemesiano.